Well, it looks interesting.
I did just a few drops at a time so we can decide what darkness we want it at. What do you
Doesn't
think?
quite look blue. It looks teal.
It looks blue-ish.
So I found a natural organic dye to put in the pond. The reason why I wanted to add dye is because it creates a shade and a darkness that blocks the sunlight from getting down and making problems of algae and different things.
Okay.
It should work really good.
Well, it's sorta blue.
I only added about half of what you're supposed to add, so I wanted to do it gradually, and so maybe that's why it looks like this.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's more teal and not blue. But do we want it really dark blue? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't want it too dark. We want to see the fish really well and stuff.
It's weird. It doesn't even look like it's dyed at all.
Yeah, that is really weird. It's like perfectly clear water, but did it just settle to the bottom or something?
No, you just can't see it as much when it's in a small thing like this.
So since Kevin already dumped the dye in the pond, now we have to decide, do we add more or do we just deal with this color? Do we get it really dark like what's on the recommendations?
To be continued. We will decide. I'm not sure yet.
I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black.
She's getting a lot better.
Yeah, like little by little. I guess the first 2 times she was just really dramatic about it.
Yeah, she was. Now she's a lot better. I knew she'd be a good milker. Right, Ethan? Willow's gotta be our star milk.
Small teeth, so Ethan doesn't like it.
Yeah, she is harder to milk than most of them. Okay, now it's time to let the baby goats out. Hey. Oh, Willow's just gonna stand there. No, that's not yours.
Mama.
Oh man, Willow's so good.
Poor Willow.
There you go. Okay. Willow's got her little babies. Oh, they're pushing her back. And then Doris has got Duke and Daisy. And then Tilly's got her little Tatum. I can't believe in the last video that I said Duke and Delilah. I guess I was thinking about her and so that just, my brain just slipped. But it's Duke and Daisy. They're still trying to get Mama to give them more food, but she's done right now.
No, there's no way.
I think she just kind of pushes on this and squeezes.
Oh yeah, maybe that's where she got out.
So, I've got the answer. If we do this, there's no way she can do it.
Oh, that's good. Alrighty.
Try that. Look. Stop.
Fern wants to check her out here. She can't get on the stump yet. So we plan on letting the baby goats out to the pasture probably in a couple weeks when they're a little bit bigger. And they can defend themselves against the goats out there like Luna, Stella, Fern, and Penny. Did you find a good little nesting spot for yourself?
Soft, very comfortable.
These are those new crested, what are they called? Leg crested?
Leg crested.
Something like that. You guys don't like the coop yet? You don't like the new nesting boxes? She made a pretty cute little nest there in the hay. Oh well, I guess we'll let you lay there. You're pretty cute. That's where I would lay.
Yeah.
Can you believe how much milk we're getting from all of our goats? Now, this was yesterday's and this was today's, so it's not like we got that much in one day, but that's still a lot. And so today we're gonna make cheese. We're gonna make a really simple one. We're gonna start with a whole milk ricotta that I'm gonna use in probably a few days, but I'm gonna make it right now so I can show you guys. Don't worry about that, that's for dinner later. We're gonna bring our attention over here where we're gonna start making our ricotta. Ricotta cheese is one of the simplest and quickest cheeses you can make. You start by pouring the whole milk into a big pot. Now I've got 1 gallon of milk here. And then you heat it up just till it hits 195 degrees. Now if you go over that and the milk boils, then you are up a creek because it'll impart sort of a cooked flavor and you don't want that. So I'm gonna watch this thermometer dial really closely as it slowly creeps up to 195 degrees. Once it hits that temperature, I'm going to slowly pour in 1/4 cup of vinegar. See how the curds separate from the whey right when we add the vinegar? It's crazy. So I'm gonna gently move the curds to a colander lined with butter muslin, which is sort of like a cheesecloth, but it's woven a little bit tighter. I'm gonna let that drain for about a minute. And then the final steps are, believe it or not, to add butter and baking soda. The butter helps the ricotta taste nice and creamy, and then the baking soda helps neutralize any vinegar taste that's left in the milk. That's it. Now I'm gonna store in the fridge for up to a week, but hopefully in a couple days I'll be able to use this. Or I'm thinking a baked rigatoni.
It's really clumpy, sorry. Sorry, there's a bunch of clumps.
That's
in
okay,
here.
they might break up if you just move them around like that. The potatoes are finally big enough to be covered up again. And this is how you grow a regular potato. You let the plant grow up and then you hill them up, or I guess since we're doing it in bags, we're just kind of filling them up instead. But I'm excited because they're growing really well, and in just like 6 weeks, we'll have potatoes. Look, Lydia, a ladybug. That's a good thing. We want ladybugs. That's a beneficial insect to have in the garden.
Is it, you still need more on this one? Tell me.
Yeah, a little bit. Here, Kevin, can you put more in this one? So I'm rolling up the potato bags, and that way the dirt can kind of spread out a little bit better, and then we'll just keep filling them up and filling them up all the way to the top. Sorry, little ladybug. All right, guys, we have a really fun thing to show you. Come here, come here, come here. Guys, look, look. Corn! It came up. Isn't that crazy? Look, it's right there. Right there, right there, right there. Crazy. So, our corn experiment is working, family.
Yay!
We have corn and potatoes. What else do you need?
Nothing.
Let me show you what else I have in the garden right now. You guys remember when we put that fish head underneath this one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the biggest one. It produced the fastest.
Wow.
So, we just need to put a dead fish under our tomatoes.
Basically.
And we're good. So over on this side, I still need to plant some melons over here. I'm gonna let them be planted there and then crawl out wherever they wanna crawl out over here. We've still got some lettuces and kale hanging on. We've got a row of green beans and then some carrots. We've got all of our tomatoes right here in this row. This is my garlic and onion row. I planted a bunch more bush beans here, but we'll see if they come up. Here's my zucchini. And then a bunch of cherry tomatoes and my artichokes over there. Oh, and did you guys see the asparagus came up?
What?
I know. Now, the first year, we do not cut them. We let them grow. They'd be too tiny anyway. But they've started to sprout, so
Baby asparagus.
they look tiny, but they'll eventually get bigger.
So we figured out a way that the pigs like to be scratched.
Luna and Stella are gonna come over and see the trick. Oh, that one fell over really fast. Wow.
You kind of just pet them on their head and they get like dizzy and then they fall over.
That is so funny.
And then Minnie
This one
kisses
really
their
likes
nose.
it.
Oh, Minnie loves these
Oh
piggies.
my gosh.
I don't think Lily's getting dizzy, Ethan.
Maybe each of them are different. Like this one's a stomach one.
A few of the pigs are going to their new homes this weekend, and we're gonna show that. So we've got to get all the little scratches in before they go. Is that all of them? It always feels like there's one missing.
Right behind you.
Oh, there he is over there.
She likes her chin scratched.
It's like such a happy pig. Lydia, come look at her.
She's the sweetest.
She's got all of the colors. She's the only one that has all the colors because she has like a white and a cream, and then she has the black, and then she has the orange hair. So she,
Orange-ish brown.
This is what I call the back-to-back.
my carrots are going to dry up soon. I just know it. I can feel it in the air. So I'm trying to use them up as quick as possible. Sometimes cooking for the family can be a chore, but when everything settles down in the house in the afternoon, I love the quiet of the kitchen, and all you can hear is the sound of me chopping up a bunch of veggies for dinner. Today we're making a coleslaw with cabbage, fresh yellow beets, and carrots from the garden. Of course, I've got to give the leftovers to the pigs. I'll top this with my simple coleslaw dressing, which is a little sweet, a little sour, and just the right amount of onion powder in it. Nothing else goes good with coleslaw than something barbecue-y. So tonight I'm going to make a quick barbecue sauce, and half of it I'm gonna put in the ribs that I'm slow cooking for tonight. And the other half I'll bottle up and save for future dipping purposes. And then finally, my grandma made me rolls for my birthday, homemade rolls. So we're gonna put that all together and have a delicious dinner. Now normally I would just put everything on the plate like this, but I know how Kevin's gonna eat this.
In a bowl and mix it all together.
No, you're gonna make a sandwich.
Oh, that is
You're gonna
a good
make like a
idea.
barbecue rib sandwich with coleslaw on it.
Oh,
Do it.
That is a good idea. Smash.
Oh no. Uh-oh, Lydia. They're bringing the baby goats over. They better not fall in or else you guys gotta jump after them.
The only time we can do this is when they don't like to eat plants. They're just drinking milk, so they won't eat all our pond plants, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Figure it out.
They have no idea what all this is.
Come on, guys, follow us.
Oh, don't get in the water. The deck is a much safer place to run around. See? Then she'll follow Lydia all around the pond. I think that's what we used to do with Willow, is just walk around at first, and then she'd pick up a running speed and she'd run all around. There she goes. You like it? There she goes. Well, I like that the water's darker.
You do, huh?
I do, I like it. I think it's nice to have it not so clear and bright. I mean, it is still clear, but I like having that kind of
a weird
pond color.
Weird color.
No, it's good. It's a little bit greenish, bluish, but that's okay. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you want to watch the video when our pond was completely drained, it's pretty crazy to see how much bigger it looks when the water's not in it. Go ahead and click here.